Hey everyone, it's Asa here. Welcome to my channel. For this video, we're going to be doing my nails. I had actually went away to Atlantic City and I really wanted to have some pretty fun nails. Obviously, this video is going to be after the fact, but I just wanted to show you the process of what I did with my nails. This is what my current nails are looking like. I had this set on, I want to say for about over 4 weeks. The thumb I did have to cut down because it did crack a little and it was annoying me, but everything is still intact. Obviously, I did lose one stone this same day I was going to do my nails, so it was like perfect timing. So yeah, just to start this off, I'm going to show you the process of how I would remove these. I do have a video on, so I'll link it for you guys in the description box, but these are full cover tips and I did use my base gel to glue these on, and as you can see, they held on very nicely. Like I said, it's been over 4.5 weeks that I've had these on, so yeah, I'll leave that link in the description box. But I'm gonna just start off by taking off the rhinestones, taking off the gold chain that I have. I did get these clippers off of Shein's website. And then you are going to see me go in with the drill. For the drill, I'm going to be using my medium tapered drill bit. I'm going to use that at, I think I was at about 22,000 RPM, and I am filing it very thin. Now I can go ahead and just soak all of these off with my acetone, but I am super impatient when it comes to having to like wait around for things to process. So you are going to see me file these extremely thin, and then I do end up soaking it with a cotton pad and some alcohol. Now, since I am working on my left hand and I am a lefty, it was hard. I'm not even gonna say it's a struggle when it comes to my left hand for me to do it. So yeah, I'm not gonna leave the whole process of me removing these nails. If you guys want to see the whole entire process like in real time, I can definitely upload a video specifically just this, me removing it. I was playing, like I was watching something at the same time, so I might have to keep that video private. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'll upload it, I'll leave it private, and if you are interested in just seeing it and hearing you know, what I was watching in the background as well, I'll you know, just DM me and I'll link it to you guys, but I'll just leave it private for now. So yeah. This is the acetone that I use. It's 100% pure acetone. I got this off of Amazon, and all I do is just take a little cotton ball, I soak it, and then I use these little nail clips. Now, like I said, I am super impatient when it comes to like having to wait around for this to work. So I did end up taking it off a couple times, scraping it with my nail scraper, and then putting some, you know, waiting around again, putting more cotton, and then like putting more acetone and just soaking it a little more. I think I did it about 4 times because, like I said, I was so impatient. But it's actually really easy just to scrape off. If you wait the normal time you're supposed to wait. Like I think like every like 3 minutes I was already checking on it to see if they removed the base gel that I had on. So this is what my nails are currently looking like after I took off the base gel. Now, I was going to leave the length. That's why I didn't originally cut it down. But after looking at it and then thinking about the nail design that I wanted to do, I just decided to go in with clippers and just cut them off. This was a last minute decision on my part, so yeah, I just decided just to cut them off just so it looks like the right hand as well, because my right hand is already short. So yeah, so from there I go in with my 180 sanding band. I'm using this at around 5,000 RPM, and I go around that cuticle. I go down the body of my nail plate and just removing any kind of dead skin. Now I usually go in with the cuticle push and push back the cuticles, and then I go in my snake head drill bit. But I think the fact that I was working with both hands, like my mind wasn't thinking properly, so I skipped a couple steps, but I do end up going in and you know, using my 180 sanding band And then I do go in with my ball cuticle bit around that cuticle area just to clean it up and remove any kind of hangnails and all that good stuff. For the tips, I'm going in with my extra long stiletto nail tips. I do measure them from sidewall to sidewall. Now, the way I measured these was I wanted the nails to be a little bit shorter. And if you've watched my channel before, you know I don't cut them from the bottom, meaning the pointy side. I cut them from the top, which is the curved where you will glue it on. And the reason I cut it that way is because I don't have to reshape it pointy. I still wanted these stiletto, so when I am measuring it, I'm measuring it higher to get that width where I want it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but you'll see what I mean. I'm just measuring, and I also have to measure both hands. So this set, I'm not even gonna lie, this took me I think 4 hours to complete. It's a really simple nail design. It's a few steps, but it took me so long because one, I'm slow, and two, you know, I have to do both hands. And then yeah, it was just a long process for me. So yeah, but yeah, so after I got my sizes, I cut them down, and then I do go ahead and I glue them down with my rubber base gel. I am using my side portable lamp. All the products I've used so far is on the website. Actually, every single product at some point is going to be on the website because I am coming out with some new stuff, which I'm super excited about. So you'll see what those are in a few. But yeah, I'll leave all of that info in the description box for you guys.
Give me a space to breathe. You think you found me? Oh yeah, then go find another. Go find another. Your hands up in me. Oh no, I'm not like the others. Not like the others. The world inside me, baby, is mine to discover. Mine to discover. Can't take that from me.
I'm gonna go in with my 180 grit nail file. I'm using the 180 side right now, and I'm going on the sidewalls. I do go over the top portion where the tip meets the nail plate, and I'm just blending that in. Now, when it comes to the body of the tip, I do go around the perimeter. I do want these to be clear, so I don't go over the entire surface because I didn't want these nails to look cloudy, but I also didn't want them, like the tip, to separate from the hard gel. So you are going to see me go around the perimeter, just so like the tip has something to stick on and there won't be any kind of separation. But as you see, I'm just going on those sidewalls. I'm going and blending that tip into the natural nail plate. And then once I do that, I do go in and I cleanse the nails with my nail cleanser. That's another step that I forgot to tell you before. After I did the 180 Sandsbrand, I did cleanse the nails, removing any kind of dust. That's just ensures, you know, you don't get any extra little pieces that you don't want in your nails. From there, I'm going to go in with my nail dehydrator. This is going to dehydrate the nail plates. This is going to remove any kind of oils that you may have on your nail plate. And this is just the, basically like your prep prior to your rubber base gel. This also just ensures that you won't get any kind of lifting, and this is a vital step when it comes to your nail system. From there, you do let that air dry for a little, and then you're going to go into your rubber base coat. With the rubber base coat, you're going to go in. I applied it to the nail plate all the way down and dragged it down. When it comes to the nail plate, I kind of really scrub it into that surface. This is also just making sure that I'm not going to get any kind of lifting, and I'm going to get the perfect adhesion that I need for these nails to last a really long time. Once I do this to all of the nails, I do go in and I cure it for a full 60 seconds. As stated earlier, I wanted these nails to be crystal clear. I wanted these to be super clear. So I'm going to go in with my crystal clear hard gel. And I'm not going to build these nails up yet, but I do add a thick layer as of right now first. So I'm going in, I'm adding a wet layer, and then I do pick up a little bit more and kind of float it on top. Once again, I did not want to build a structure on these. I just wanted these to have a really good base for what I'm about to do next. But once I do one now, I do go in and I cure it for at least 30 seconds and move on to the next nail. Also, when it comes to this clear hard gel, I like to have it more looser versus thicker. So I do place my hard gel on a heating or like a warming pot, a warming coaster, I guess I would call it. So it's just a little bit looser to work with. I don't have to maneuver and play with the hard gel too much where you might be able to cause bubbles. I want the least bubbles as possible. So like I said, me working with this in a thinner viscosity helps me create less bubbles, and it just glides on so smooth, and it's just, for me, it's just a perfect, sleeker, you know, easier application. After that, I do make sure that it is fully hardened. So I do go in and I cure for a full 60 seconds. I'm going to go in with this nail cleanser. This nail cleanser is going to remove that sticky layer from the surface of the nails. Now, I am not sure if this step matters. For me, I ended up doing it because I wasn't sure if, well, you'll see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in with the nail buffer and just buff over the surface smooth. And like I said, the reason why I did that is because I'm gonna go in with some shiny top coat, and I wasn't sure if the shiny top coat was going to stick to that really smooth surface, if you know what I'm saying. I just didn't want to take the chance of it separating. So after I buffed it over, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna cleanse it once more, and then I go in with my shiny top coat. I'm gonna top coat these nails, and then I do a full cure for 60 seconds.
You can call me a tiger. I'm on the prowl, I'm ravenous. East Coast love, I'ma reach higher. East Coast, yeah. I don't want another gentleman, no. I want the ones who've been hustling, yo. Brooklyn boys are a little rude. I like Eastern European, not the avenue.
If you guys watched my last video, which was the blob nail, that horrible TikTok trend that's going around, I used this in the last video, and this is a like a I'm not gonna say it's like a pearl powder. I was about to say metallic, where you just rub it in and it gives off this really pretty bluish tinted tone. I don't know what you want to call this. It is just gorgeous. I ended up adding this to all of the nails, and like I said, in the last video, I can't remember where I got this one. I keep thinking in my head it's from Savvylands, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to double back, but this is something that I'm thinking about coming out with and bringing to the website. Let me know if you guys are interested in something like this. The only thing I don't like about this is I just feel like the powder goes everywhere, so I might want to look into seeing if there's a different way that I can package it. I don't know, but let me know what you think about this powder. I really like it, and I think it could come in handy with a lot of different nail looks. But once again, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna rub this on all of the nails, and then I'm gonna go in once again with some top coat, and I'm gonna top coat them, and I'm gonna do a full cure for 60 seconds. You guys, look at these. Tell me these don't look pretty. They are so pretty. I was so happy at this point. They look so pretty, and the shape is just, ugh, I love me a good stiletto. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and again I'm gonna use the pigment, the flakes that I used in the last video, but this is, I did switch out one of the colors. This is also, I don't have a link for this because this is something that I'm definitely coming out with, and these are from the manufacturer. So yeah, I don't have a link for it yet, but once it's out, I'll, you know, you guys already know. You guys know the deal. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to take a small amount of that clear hard gel. I'm going to add a thin layer, and then you're going to see me picking up some of those little chrome flakes. I don't know what to call them. I think I'm going to call these like Aurora flakes because they are just so freaking pretty, and they give off like these multi-colored tone to them. So the two that I chose, one is like a bluish green, and then the other flake is like a pink, purple, and bluish tint to it. And the way I'm applying it, I'm being really precise. I'm almost, I call this like the S, I guess symbol, whatever. It's not a symbol, it's just like the S guide, where I'm placing the powder in like a S motion on the nail. I don't want to cover the entire nail. Like I said, I'm just placing it really precise with this detail brush, but I'm doing the same thing across all of the nails. Once I'm fully satisfied with it, I do go ahead and I flash cure it in place. Once again, I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to encapsulate this. So I'm taking a large amount of my crystal clear hard gel and I'm going to float that on top. This is where I go in and I build the structure, I build the apex, and I am also trying to be really, you know, careful. I don't go too much outside of the sidewalls because I really don't want to have to do too much filing to these. Like I said before, these nails took me really long, and I was just like, after I think like 2.5, 3 hours, I was just kind of over it. So I just really wanted to get these on and also not make a mess as I was doing it. So yeah, once again, I do one nail at a time, and I flash cure it for at least 30 seconds before moving on to the next nail.
I need a room, boy. He good, but especially sitting tight in the cuffs, from the Bronx down to Wall Street. I love how he do what he do. He's so bad. He's so good. I need a room, boy. I need a room, boy. Yeah. I need a room, boy. I need a
Again, I'm going to go in with my nail cleanser, remove that sticky layer, and then go into filing. Now, you want to remove that sticky layer from your nails because that sticky layer, if you go straight into filing, your file is going to get all gunked up. It's not going to work properly. You're going to struggle trying to file. And hard gel is really easy to file. It's not hard at all. But if you forget to cleanse your nail, which I've done it in the past and I've jacked up my nail files doing it, you'll end up having to get a new nail file. It's just going to take really long just to file. And yeah, so make sure you cleanse the nail before filing. So for the nail file, I'm using my 180 nail file, 180 grit nail file. I do have these on Amazon, so you can check my Amazon storefront for these. These are kind of like my go-to nail files. I really like how they've been working for me, and I've used these since I first started my nail journey. So they're called the 4 Pro nail file. They're really, really good. But once again, I'm just going on those sidewalls, making sure it is pointy, it is crisp. I do go over the surface a little bit, but you are going to see me go in with my fine tapered drill bit. For the fine tapered drill bit, I do have these on the website, and I am going at about 20 to 22,000 RPM. I'm going around that cuticle section, and then I am going down the body of the nail to remove any kind of lumps and bumps and just to perfect the shape of these nails. So this is what they is looking like. I was loving how they looked matte. They looked so pretty like this. but you know, I was not done. I still had a couple more steps that I wanted to do. So I'm gonna go in with my shiny no wipe top coat once again. I'm gonna top coat the nails, and then you are going to see me go in with a different kind of powder. But I am gonna cure these for a full 60 seconds, and then you're gonna see the other powder that I'm talking about.
If you wanna catch me, you gon' need to find a trainer. Gotta work, gotta work, gotta put your ass to work. Cruising through the city with the top down, what's up? I ain't got no titties, but my butt's like, what's up? We eating good while you feet on gas up. Unapologetic, and we came to run this. I think I get it now, see it clearly now. Hey, I think I get it, we the shit now. I think I get it now, see it clearly now. I think I get it.
So once again, this powder is similar to the other one. I did get this when I got the other one, and once again, I think it was from Savvylands, and I don't know why I keep thinking of it. I honestly, maybe it was AliExpress. I don't know. I just gotta check. But I'm gonna go in with this and go right on top, and y'all, it gave it like a really cool effect because you could see the blue coming underneath. But this powder that I'm applying right now it has more of like a gold tint to it, and like I said, it just gave it a really cool effect, and I was just like, it just looks so good. So I do that again to all of the nails and just really rubbing it in using my finger and making sure I go all the way up to the cuticle part as well. But let me know your thoughts on these kinds of powders and what kinds of packaging do you like? Like, do you like the packaging like this, like the little pots that come in? I was thinking more of something like it being like a pressed powder because I thought it would be less messy and like it might last longer, if you know what I mean. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. But once I do this to all of the nails, I'm gonna go in and one more time, final step, I'm gonna go in with that shiny no wipe top coat and do a final cure for 60 seconds.
We eating good while you feet on gas up. Unapologetic, and we came to run this. I think I get it now, see it clearly now. See it? I think I get it, we the shit now. I think I get it now, see it clearly now. I think I get it, we the shit now. Color red, if you're dealing with me. Hey, light a fire, I'm a sage, negativity. Yeah.
All right, you guys, this is the final look. Look at how good that looks. Oh, the light is bouncing off of it like crazy. My camera was like, it honestly didn't know what to focus on. I had to wait a little while so it could focus. Look at how good they look. I was so happy with how the set came out. You can see like the blue coming in. You can see the little multi flakes inside. It has like a blue and almost gold ring. I don't know if you guys could tell what I'm talking about. It almost like a little, it looks like a unicorn chrome powder almost a little bit, but it just has like so much more depth to it. It looks so freaking pretty. This is what the thumbs look like. So gorgeous. I felt so nice, you know, like I felt so good walking around with my nails looking good. I definitely don't want to take these off. These are going to stay on my nails for a little while. So y'all going to see the practice hand in the next coming up videos because I really don't want to take these off. They are just so freaking pretty and they deserve to be worn for a while. It deserves to live its little life. But this is what they look like. I do end up turning the lights dim so you can see how it changes in the light. At some points it looks purple, some points it looks blue, some points it looks pink. They just came out, like I said, they just came out so good. But yeah, this is what my Atlantic City nails were that I wore. I hope you guys enjoyed your Memorial Day weekend, whatever you guys did with family, friends, even if you just stood by yourself. I hope you've enjoyed the time alone. That kind of sounded depressing, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna stop here. That is the end of this video. If you like this video, if you like my nail designs, if you like these types of content, please subscribe, like my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.
I think I get it, we the shit now. I think I get it now, see it clearly now. I think I get it, we the shit now. try to be in first place, I just wanna get best. Not the prettiest, the one with more class. Fuck the followers, I want the most cash. Hate all you want.